Hello YouTube! Welcome back to Dark Souls. Uh, I just want to mention that I'm using a different recording software and I'm still not that good at using it. I used to use GeForce Experience, I think it's called. It's based like... It's a program mainly made to keep your NVIDIA graphics card updated, but it also can record things, and it's pretty good at that, if you ask me. But it sort of died on me all of a sudden, and I don't know how to get it working again. So I'm using OBS now. It's intimidating. It looks intimidating, but it's kind of simple when you get it to work. Though for some reason I can't record like full screen and have to do it windowed, which it's fine. It functions. So yeah, I remember this guy being fairly annoying because he just keeps warping between the top layers, and you have to switch the dead end ahead. Could have been useful if you put that a bit further back, but okay. It's nice when people tell you this sort of thing, because it can save you some. It can save you a bit of a trip. So, if I remember correctly, the channelers in this area respawn. The only real reason for that is so you can farm for the Trident. Well, I suppose also that, and you would need some opposition if... Like, if you just didn't... If there was no enemies here, it'd just make the area fairly boring. Is that a graphical issue? Yeah. I have to go check. Did I start the recorder? Timer for this? No, I did not. So I think this is like where you go, like when you, yeah, it's just a graphical thing. Like this balcony doesn't show from that far away, or it might just be the angle. So I feel a bit stupid now. I just realized this staircase would just have taken me to, well, closer to the bonfire. And I feel like I ran into a situation I should not have. Yeah, I did. Okay, there is another way down there that I should have taken. Oi. Yeah. So trying to think of things to talk about. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool that Seath the Scaleless is a reference to one of From Software's older games, a series called Kingsfield. I don't remember in which one specific it was that Seath appeared as. Well, not this Seath. It was a different. It was like this dragon god fella called Seath. I think it was like White Dragon Seath or something. There's like two dragons, a black one and a white one. And another cool little thing there is that you beat Seath in the Kingsfield game by getting the Moonlight Greatsword, which in this game you get by cutting off Seath's tail. So that's... From Software seem to be pretty happy about putting little references to older games, to our games, like in their games. Another example would be like Patches. He just shows up all over the place. So for this, I might want to slot a healing miracle when I get a chance. That's sort of... that might be useful. Where do you come from? Do I have a specific one? I think so. Yeah, I got replenishment. Replenishment is pretty good, if I remember correctly. It's a heal. It heals over time. It's like a health gives you health regen instead of just heals you like outright. So just checking if there's anything on this. There's nothing here. All right. I'm gonna go back for my blood echo. My blood echoes. I've been thinking a lot about playing Bloodborne lately. Just I haven't really gotten around to it. Alright, so I think you pull here. That's the way forward. That leads you. They're not that far from Seath, actually. That is like a bit of a way there. So I'd suggest getting this bonfire. Man, 800 souls is it's not as bad as I thought to like repair the Grand, so. Okay, so up there's the souls. I think I'm doing a little more damage with this. Like, not a lot more. I think it's like 20 points more. I forgot to mention when we were the spinning staircases. There's a pretty good crossbow that can be gotten there. I'm gonna admit I'm shit at getting it, since you have to do this. Since as it's spinning, you're supposed to drop off with the right timing, and then you would land on a bookshelf earlier. And on top of that, then you can like and mimic. I knew there was one here. A slight reminder: you can see if you keep a watchful eye on them, you can see that they breathe and that the chain points outward from the chest when it normally curves backwards. It's like on a normal chest. Oi. The Grant is also actually, in a way, it's more of a reference and like straight up taking the item and putting it. Like, as far as I remember, the Moonlight Greatsword has never changed much in appearance. The Grant is very similar to a weapon from Demon's Souls. I think it's called the Grant as well, like even the name. It is, well, it's the head of that weapon looks more like that weapon looks more designed than this does. Like this one looks like it's like took a a ball of mold of... Yeah, the head doesn't look like it was made. It's like... It's a bit of a mess. So I'm gonna take a look. There is like a... Whoa. I don't remember the like requirements for this one to show up, but there's like a golden... Another golden... I think another golden... golem in this area that holds... Did we ever meet Sigurd? I'm thinking we might not have. Well, in that case, it might not show up, but like, doing Sigurd's... Was it Siegmeyer in this game? Well, Sigurd or Siegmeyer has a daughter called Sieglin, and she would be found in a golden golem in this little, like, forest area. I got a crystal line. That's the equipment of the guy from earlier. It looks... It has like the obvious like crystal look to it, but it itself doesn't have the... Like, I think I mentioned that crystal weapons can't be repaired. Like, those are kind of crystal weapons. They're very strong, but they can't be repaired. This armor can be repaired, so it's not technically like a crystal equipment. So yeah, well... Okay, I died. That's fine. I realized I forgot to slot replenishment on me. Hi. There it is. Yeah, so the area we're going into has a slight annoying quirk. And that is that quite a lot of the platforms you need to get to Seath, you can't see. And it froze. That's an issue. It crashed. I wonder if this is gonna damage recording. I hope not. Yeah, but yeah. So the next area is... I mean, I think it would have been more difficult if you had like if you had like a release copy or some shit, since people put down like orange messages on the paths to like help show the way there. Like if you don't like, there are other ways to see them. There's like this crystal snowfall in there, and well, you can look at that and see like where they land. If you land, of course, there's like a platform you can stand on. They're also, thank God, fairly large. The platforms. So it ain't no like you have to walk very specific way to not drop to your death. Okay, like they could make this like entrance bit a little clearer. I don't like this. I don't like this. Alright, so let's see. Wait, how do I get further from here? Not like that. Good to know. Thank you. That is a thing that can happen, and I might need to, since I don't remember where they are, I might need to... I'm running out of humanity. That's fine. Humanity can be farmed fairly easily in the sewers. I think I brought it up. The rats there have a fairly decent drop rate, which is pretty good if you like me and have always had like a bogus connection, or if you're just not very good at PvP like me. This build can't use the Moonlight Greatsword since it's a strength, intelligent, strength. I think it's strength intelligence hybrid. Like these are the things it scales off of mostly. And while we probably have the strength to like lift it and shit, it's magic damage, which is its main thing. I was lucky there. That could have ended poorly. So could that. I'm underestimating how much damage these guys can do. I'm getting cocky. Can't advise that. Okay, so like a lot of the side quests seems we have failed at this times. Like, well, failed and failed. Maybe Siegmeyer. Is he Meyer in this game? I don't remember. I should check. It's just very confusing when I have a guy who's practically exactly the same. Like, he wears the same armor, has a similar personality. It's basically, I mean, I just gave him a very similar name, like... It's a bit confusing trying to, like, figure it out in your head. Okay, I'm too heavy to deal with those two at the same time. Like, I can't dodge well. And I don't think I can block them that well either. And there seems to be... Well, I'm an idiot. I could just, like, go this way. I don't like this. It's like 14 seconds left of my timer. You see, is like you can see those are drop little things. There's also a bunch of moonlight butterflies here. Exactly what they have to do with Thief, I don't know. It suggests that they have something to do with him being here in what is basically his laboratory at this point. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this part here, and we're gonna continue climbing down to Thief, who's waiting for us at the bottom. Well, not waiting, but yeah, I'm rambling. How does it go? I should really write shit down. Let's just say I'm impressed that YouTubers can like remember an intro and an outro. I cannot remember shit. Have a good day.